No married man should be seducing another married man wife. What you are watching is basically sexual activity outside of marriage because Usher is married. Y'all didn't hear the crowd like crying out and screaming in celebration. Like nobody's like, Usher, you tripping. Nobody's like, Usher, aren't you married? I think Usher went too far. Y'all not going to agree with it, but when I read the Bible, I think about, before we get right into it, I want you to like this video, share this video, and subscribe if you're watching for the first time. And let us know in the chat. Let's have a real conversation because I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is tough. Since none of the Christians want to talk about it, I will talk about it. Let's get right into it because this is crazy. This is crazy. As Christians, we cannot stay silent about what we're seeing in this video because the culture is starting to get comfortable with disrespecting the purity of marriage. Marriage reflects Christ and his love for the church. And I think a lot of us are starting to cheapen marriage with flirtation and seduction and infidelity. And the culture is starting to distort this holy image of marriage. Usher is married. And what he's doing with this woman publicly isn't just a performance, y'all. I believe this is dishonor not only to his wife, to himself, but also to the image of Christ. Like when you are married to someone, you've made a covenant commitment to be faithful to your wife or your husband and to be faithful to God. A lot of us are starting to take what's sacred and dishonor it. I believe that the purity of marriage is being dishonored right here publicly because what happened on that stage, it speaks into the lust, the passions. Like y'all didn't hear the crowd like crying out and screaming in celebration. Like nobody's like, Usher, you tripping. Nobody's like, Usher, aren't you married? All I'm saying is marriage should preach the love of God, not the lust of Hollywood. Marriage points to the holiness of God, the beauty of God, the purity of God. Like what God wanted us to do was to represent his love and reflect his love through marriage. Love, humility, purity, like faithfulness. This is what should be represented and exemplified when you are a married man or a married woman. But the world these days, we like to celebrate being seduced. We like to celebrate lust. We like to disrespect marriage. This is why people are doing all these many wives just because, and don't get me started because a lot of us like to say, okay, but Solomon had many wives. Yeah, but that was not God's standard for marriage. That was not God's original design for marriage. Marriage is between one husband and one wife, and we should honor what God made holy and sacred. And this does not point towards godliness. Like God called us to be godly. And I know some of us would think that, I mean, they're not doing anything sexual, like they're at least they didn't have sex with each other. This is a sexual experience that we just watched, y'all. And because we're so worldly, we live in a world that is worldly. We've now made sin very popular. We don't address things. And then as soon as a preacher steps out to talk about things such as this, y'all want to crucify the preacher or the pastor. Y'all boys, my brothers and sisters, YouTube family, I love to hear your thoughts. I'm seeing this and I'm like, hey fam, quick commercial break. I hope you're enjoying this content. Listen, if you're here and you've been looking to grow your online influence, maybe you want to grow your YouTube influence, I want you to know that I wrote this ebook for you. Those of you who are just starting out with YouTube, those of you who are, you feel a little stuck, you're trying to get to your first 10K subscribers, I wrote the ebook called the YouTube Mastery ebook. This book will literally assist you in your journey in creating content and maximizing your YouTube influence. What would it look like for you to grow your YouTube influence? Making money with YouTube, making an impact with YouTube, creating content on YouTube where YouTube will pay you to post. This ebook is the game-changing strategy that will literally change your life. If you were looking for some assistance, get the ebook because I promise you, this ebook will turn your YouTube channel into a money-making machine. The link is in the description. The link is also pinned in the comment section. Go and get it. And do me a favor, tell your friends about it as well, because we all could literally be making an impact and income with our YouTube channel. Now back to the video. What you are watching is basically sexual activity outside of marriage because Usher is married and no married man should be seducing another married man wife at a concert. Let's talk about it because some of us need to start holding a lot of these celebrities accountable because what we're seeing in our world today is flat out disrespect, not only towards God, but towards each other. I don't understand why Usher is doing this when this man has a wife. This is crazy. I'm just talking about the stuff that nobody wants to talk about. Because I'm looking at this, and as a married man, I'm like, bro, this man's seducing this girl. Like I thought you were married, bro. Like I thought you had respect for your wife. Like where is the respect for your wife? That's where I'm at. And even the woman, like where is the respect for yourself? You are on every social media platform and now everybody's talking about you. And you doing this to a married man and he's doing it. And I heard allegedly that this woman is married as well. I just want to know, what are your thoughts? Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is dangerous. This is tough. This is borderline. This is basically like, man, I think it's almost like porn, y'all. And I don't even know, man, I believe that this generation needs to talk more about sexual purity. We need to start talking more about what it looks like to live a pure life in our sex life, in our marriages. And don't get it twisted. I'm over here talking about this not because I'm judging anybody, because I'm the last person to judge. Who am I to judge as if I don't got struggles or I don't deal with sin problems? We all do. But I want to talk to you guys about this because I believe that this was unacceptable. This is not the place to do something like this. Number two, this was dangerous. Like the man is married. Usher is married. So what's going on here, guys? Let me know your thoughts.